Welcome to the East versus West 22, live from Vienna. First time here in Austria, and we are very excited. Can we hear that crowd one more time? Make some noise! Without 12 set and +1 super matches, we have also special people in the audience. Right on the stage, we have CEO of EVW Sports, Robert Bax. So let's make some noise for bringing it here to Vienna. Special guest, Hermes Gasparini. And one and only, the perfect storm, John Berzank. I'm excited, so I want to get this party going. For last few days, we've been talking with the athletes. We see how they feel. And I want to see some of the emotion, confidence, maybe a little bit aggressiveness transferred to the screen and maybe to the people here. So the first match of the card is unknown now. It is EVW Challenger Cup. Robert gonna give it to us tomorrow, right? With Snezhana. Tell us how it's gonna happen, because right now people are still signing up for the tournament. Pick the mic.
We're gonna pick whichever fight from the tournament that we think is gonna be probably the best one for the preliminaries, and so it could be somebody from one division, or it could be a mixture of two divisions, like it was in Atlantic City, where we had Pork Chop and Devon Bornman. Two different weight divisions, but it made for a great match.
And Pork Chop's right here, right there. And in Swiss Open, we had multiple athletes that are on a stage right now and gonna compete right in this event. So if you ever wonder what's your best chance to get on EVW stage, it's come to the tournament before the event, right?
That's it. That's where we're picking people from. We picked 5 from the last Swiss Open in November. 5 of them are now competing on the EVW stage.
Okay, we're gonna go to the first match of the night, and it is between Karolina Petersen, Ezra Kiras. Let's make some noise. Featherweight division, left hand. Caroline is no stranger to EVW stage, and Ezra pulled on East versus West 1. For her, it's a return. 10+ time world and European champion, wants to make a statement, but she has to go through the flame. How you feeling, Caro?
I'm feeling good. Healthy. Strong. Ready.
Yesterday, Ezra felt like you have no chance.
She felt that way.
Yeah, she kind of said it multiple times.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, in interviews.
Yes.
So she will look a bit stupid then when she loses.
Ezra, Caro is saying you will look kind of stupid if you lose. Do you think you can lose to Carolina tomorrow? Say it in the microphone. Say it in the microphone. Say it in the microphone.
Seni yenebileceğini düşünüyormuş. Sence öyle bir ihtimal var mı diyor.
Yarın akşam bir kurdun bir kuzuyu nasıl parçaladığına şahit olacaksınız. O kurt da benim.
I don't know how to translate this.
Was it that bad?
Tomorrow night, the wolf will tear apart the lamb. Oh! And you will see how it is.
Thank you for calling me a wolf.
Ne?
Diyor ki, bana kurt dediğin için teşekkür ederim diyor.
O kurt benim.
Yeah, we kind of understood that.
Yeah.
We kind of understood that. We know both women are very impressive. I want to ask Robert. So right now in featherweight division for females, there is no title holder. With one of the winners will be considered for a match for the title?
Yeah, we would. Well, I would get with Snezhana about that, and we would definitely consider it.
Because we want the left-handed class, because it's very active right now. We have multiple, like every event, one pair pulled at featherweight, right?
Yeah. Well, 2 women's matches per event now.
Mm-hmm. But on Swiss, it was left hand under 60 kilos. In Atlantic City, same thing. So I'm thinking probably a title shot's coming soon for someone.
That would be safe to assume.
Okay, we're going to move forward to the next match, and it is between Luka Tsinadze and Ilya Saidov. Luka said that Ilya has 5% to win. Ilya said he doesn't need anything else.
Yeah, that's all I need, 5% to beat this guy. Everybody, thanks for coming out. Thank you for everyone who's watching and supporting me, sending me messages. I love you guys all. I got a big guy in front of me, and he said I only got 5% chance, and I said that's all it matters to me. So how are you going to look like when you lose? You're going to look like a dumbass.
First of all, hello to everyone, and thanks for coming here. So, Eli, if you remember, I give you 5% because I said...
It doesn't matter.
Come on,
let
me speak. I give you 5% because I said if car or bus hitting me when I cross the road, but right now I'm here. And you don't even have this kind of 5%.
Okay. It's tomorrow, it's not today.
Yes, but you have no percent right now.
Okay.
And
why is that?
You said.
Why?
You said.
Why? Tell me why.
Let me speak. You said tomorrow you will lose. Like, let us know.
I didn't.
Have you imagined like how you celebrate your victory? Like, tell us.
How I'm gonna celebrate?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking how I'm gonna beat you.
Yes. Good.
So tell me why you're saying that 5%? Now you're saying you got. Is that because you're the world champion? Is that why, or what's the deal?
Yes. So.
Yes. What?
I will show you this in the table.
No, you tell me. What do you mean you're gonna show me? Tell me.
When you start crying after first round, you will see, and any response will be there.
I hope you're not gonna cry. Why would I cry? You're the world champion, so I'm not supposed to cry. You're gonna cry when you lose that.
No, but when the match will be so missing, like when you hit the concrete, you will start crying, I think.
Are you ready for war? Because these fans, they want to see war. They want to see a battle. Are you ready for that?
Yeah, sure.
Are you ready 100%. To give it all?
100%.
I'm not looking for a flash pin. I'm looking for a war deep inside. Are you ready for that? Or
I wish you could stop me at least 1 minute. Not 1 minute, like 1 second.
I have a question, Ilya. When you said world champion, you did the air quotes. Do you think it was a fluke, an accident that he won?
You know, I've competed at WAF before, and compared to when I competed and now, it's easier to be a world champion than it was 10 years ago, 13 years ago. It's much easier to be a world champion.
You are comparing junior class in senior class?
Yeah, because look, now you got IFA, you got WAF, there's a lot of countries that are not coming, like Russia or Belarus, I think. So you get less people.
So I don't know if you watched this year, but there was Russians, Belarus, everyone was there.
Yeah, not every.
And I'm telling this like 100% responsibility. If you could take part in the World Armwrestling Championship, you could not even.
Hey, you gotta be a world champion
not
here.
Even
if
win
you're not a world champion here,
category.
that doesn't matter. You gotta be world champion here.
Yes.
This is the best league where you gotta be the world champion.
Yes, I don't want to kill all of your confidence. Let's take it for you.
That was great. Guys, make some noise. Look at Sinadze. He's excited. I'm very excited for tomorrow. So tomorrow we continue what we started in Atlantic City, and that means a preliminary card that is free on YouTube. And every card has a main event. And the main event of the preliminary card is Curtis Cameron, better known as the Pork Chop, versus Peter Celic. Curtis returns. This is his third time on EVW stage. And for Peter, it is his debut. Yet, most people look at Peter as the favorite. Peter was very confident yesterday. He believes he's levels ahead of Pork Chop, but because of his style, it might be not so easy. How you feel today? Has the confidence grown? Do you feel like you're so much bigger, nothing he can do?
Yeah, hello guys. First of all, I want to say thank you to East vs. West for inviting me. This is a great opportunity for me. And yeah, I'm very confident that I'm gonna win tomorrow.
I did listen to your interview, and I feel that you think that you don't match well with me, my style, and I think you're actually worried. So that being said, I don't think you're as confident as you think you are.
No, I'm not worried.
You should be.
Okay.
Okay. Because Jody said it, right? Okay, no problem.
I should be, but I'm not.
John, I want to ask you, John Brzezinski, here. I'm here. John, in front of you. Yeah. Don't avoid me. This is a classic clash of the styles. We have inside pulling from Curtis Cameron, and we have top roll from Peter Celic. How do you see those matches going? And in your opinion, when you hear a match like that, who has the edge?
Well, it all depends on who's going to be able to dictate the match. So obviously, hand strength is very important in the sport of arm wrestling. And yeah, in this situation, I mean, is Curtis strong enough to dictate the match inside? If not, then he's not going to win.
I would ask Hermes the same question, but we already know the answer.
Probably for smart people, my friend. Too smart. I saw him in many videos, and he's doing very good top roll. Depends if he can finish the match, because I don't know, you can use some king move or not?
I feel I have many options I can use.
And you, how many options you have?
Yeah, I have king's move.
Nice.
Perfect. Let's go into a king's move.
I have flop.
I like it. Want to go into straps right away? Just go right into straps. First round.
No.
Hook, first round? Amazing. Do you want me to try top roll, maybe?
You want to top roll me?
You never know. What if I do? Could you imagine if I could top roll you?
No, I can.
I can.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
I love when it's a clash of the styles, and it is inside versus outside. Both guys want to make name for themselves. This will be the main event of prelims. Again, prelims are free on YouTube for everyone to see. But of course, they're included with East versus West 22 if you purchase the pay-per-view. And you have to purchase the pay-per-view to see the rest of the matches. And the next match is a big match. It's the specialist, Bogdan Stoica versus the bulldog, Nugo Chikadze. Make some noise! I know arm wrestling world is very excited about this match. The question before we got here today was, can Nugo make weight? And he did. With little struggle. Ish. Well, ish. But you allowed, everything is okay, and you're ready to compete.
Yeah. Well, I just want to thank Nugo for being here and everyone else. And I'm actually very proud of this little guy. He actually made weight. Well, he made a weight, not the weight. And today, walking down the street, I looked at something and it reminded me of him. And because I want Nugo at his peak physical male performance, I got you a Happy Meal with nuggets, buddy. I'll even feed you if I need to. Yeah, I want the best version of that guy, so there's no excuses tomorrow.
თუ რამე სulis ეს და ფიქრობთ რომ უპირატესობა ჩემსკენ არის, მაშინ ყველა მიცოდეთ რომ 500 გრამით მეტი ვიყავით წონასთან.
So, first of all, hello to all. There was only 500 gram more, and he's starting the excuses for this. But for people who knows, like there was only the 500 grams, and this does not give me any benefits.
Nugo, the weight cut wasn't easy. Will you be ready by tomorrow this time?
წონის დაკლება გამიჭირდა, ვინაიდან 12 კილო დავიკელი, მაგრამ ხვალე ყველაფრისთვის ვზავთვარ, რომ ეს არაკაცი ქალი გავანატა.
So, losing weight was so hard for me. I lost 12 kilos, but for tomorrow I'm ready to destroy like fully.
Nugo, do you think you're going to absolutely demolish Bogdan?
რა თქმა უნდა გავანადგურებ, აი ხაზი მინდა გაუსვა ერთ რაღაცას რა. დაწყებული 2023 წლიდან ლეგენდარული კრასიმირ კონსტანტინოვი, რა ვიცი, ყველა დროის საუკეთესო ჩვენ დროში ალბათ ოგუზან კოჩაკი, მასკი და კიდევ მრავალი მსგავსი სპორტსმენები მყავს დამარცხებული. აი ამა როგორ უნდა მომიგოს, შეხედეთ რა საგაო. აი ვინ ჩემი ფეხები ხარ, მაიტა მითხარ, რა გიკეთებია სპორტში, მაიტა რითი მომიგოს.
So, first of all, of course, I will demolish him absolutely. And I want to mention this. From 2023, I start competing and I win against legends, Krasimir Konstantinov, Matt Mask, and many, many good athletes. And look at him, how he should get with me, like, who is he?
Hey, that's pretty much translates, who the F is this guy?
Perfect. Like, that is the perfect thing. What I can say is, tomorrow, you are going to wake up from this little dream of yours from the last 2 years or 3 years, and you're going to look into my eyes, you're going to be sitting on my lap here, and you're going to look all confused, and I'm going to tell you you're a good little boy, and everything that happened is in the past, because I care about your happiness. I want you to be happy, Nugo.
That was nice. I think that was really nice.
წარმოიდგინეთ, ვინ მეუბნევა, ხვალ უნდა მოგიგოო, სპორტსმენი, რომელიც მეუბნევა, წავაგებ თუ მოვიგებ, მე არ მაინტერესებსო და დგას და პირსაწმენდით უარჯიშობს. წადი სახში დაეგდე, თუ არ გაინტერესებს, წააგებ თუ მოვიგებ, აქ რას მიზიხარ რა. აქ სპორტსმენები ვზივართ. შენაირები არა.
So, we are here sportsmen, and I just want to mention this. He said, for me, it doesn't matter if I win or if I lose. Here, all are sportsmen and all want to win. And if you don't care, you lose or win, just go home and rest, take a rest.
Hermes, what do you think about this very anticipated matchup?
I saw last fight about him, and he did very well against Pauline. Nugo is crazy, really. He surprised me many times against Matt Mask and the other champions. I want to see how he can do against Nugo, and we will see the level, you know. Of course, I think, for my opinion, Nugo is the favorite.
I like how people like to describe Nugo as just crazy. What is Nugo? Crazy. This is one of the most exciting matchups on a card. Two super fast, explosive guys going at each other. Make some noise. Bogdan Stojka, Nugo Chikadze. Next match is between two athletes who have 100% certainty that they gonna win. Vladislaus Krasovskis, Vlad's the Destroyer, and the Manifester. They both put their prize money on the line where the winner takes it all because they both feel so confident. So now both have weighed in, have seen each other, had weighed each other. Vlad, do you still feel confident?
Of course, confident.
You said 100%, and the biggest disappointment will be when it will be too easy.
It's...
Say it in Latvian.
Es tikai baidos vienu, to, ka es viņu apturēšu centrā un nejutīšu, un tas būs neinteresants mačs.
He's afraid that he will stop him right in the center, will not feel him, and it will be a boring match for everyone. Manifesto, do you have any response to that?
Good luck. Спасибо за денежки, Санечка, спасибо.
He said, thank you for the money. Manifestor, you are the most confident guy I have ever seen. It's not just you believe in yourself, you believe outside yourself. Where is this coming from? That's enough? That was enough. Robert, there's a big thing on the line for both guys. The winner gets to face the greatest East versus West champion, David Samushia, for the welterweight title, right?
That's right.
In April.
Correct.
What are you seeing between those guys? What are you expecting from the match? How do you predict it?
I really can't predict it. That's what I love about it. I have no idea who's going to win, but whoever wins is worthy of a title shot.
Are you ready for a title shot?
I am ready for Samusha, and I want to say for Samusha, he need prepare for me. Thank you.
You're good. Good. Manifester is good. Guys, make some noise! Vlad versus Manifester. The last match of this part of the press conference we have between super heavyweights. Tarkhan Muzafarov, Efe Komek. For Tarkhan, welcome to the East versus West. How these last few days have been for you?
Tarkhan, hoş gelmişsən. Son 2 gün sənin üçün necə keçib? Son 2 gün sənin üçün necə keçib burada Avstriyada?
Super, yaxşı keçib. Əlbəttə ki, mən bura qalibiyyətə gəlmişəm. Mən ümumiyyətlə artıq danışmağa üstünlük vermirəm. Çox vaxt artıq danışan insanlar məğlubiyyəti tez əldə edir. Və mən indidən deyərdim ki, məğlubiyyəti qəbul eləsin dəifə.
It was very good, of course. Thank you for East versus West to invite me here. Last 2 days was perfect. Thank you. And I don't like too much because usually people who talks too much, they lose. And I think Efe should give up.
Efe should give up?
Yes.
Efe, should you just give up?
I'm not gonna give up, of course. We are both strong, you know. We are neighbors, country to country. We are brothers outside. But he will see who is stronger tomorrow, I think.
Do you think you are strongest one?
Yeah, I am the strongest one. It's a ladder for me to go up to list, and I will go up after Tarkan. Yeah,
You want to go up in ranking.
up in ranking. Yeah.
So, Tarkan, what are your ambitions? How do you see yourself with the top heavyweights on the planet? Do you feel you beat Efe, you deserve another step forward on that ranking on East versus West?
Sənin fikrincə, Tərxan, sən ambisiyaların, sənin fikirlərin nədir East versus West barədə? Sən keçməyi mi istəyirsən Efəni və yuxarılara qalxmaq reytingdə?
Əlbəttə, kim keçmək istəməz ki?
Biraz ətraflı.
Ətraflı deyəndə ki, qalibiyyət istəyirəm də bir sözlə. Yəni bundan da yuxarı pillələrə qalxmaq istəyirəm, ağır çəkidə çempion olmaq istəyirəm. Məqsəd qoymuşam qarşıma.
Of course, I have very big ambitions. I want to be in top 10 and I plan to pass the Efe.
Efe, he will pass you. He said you to give up.
His plan will not gonna work. So he can't beat me, he won't beat me, and I'll beat him.
I look at him, he looks very calm, very passive. Do you think that's a strategy? He's trying to calm you down so you don't feel like you should be worried?
If it's a strategy, it's okay for me. It's not a problem.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, yeah.
Okay. I want to talk with Hermes. Hermes was either looking at the bicep or the tattoo. Tattoo. Okay. Hermes, these might be your potential opponents down the line. These might be the next new blood in a super heavyweight division. Are you familiar? Probably you're familiar more with Efe than Tarkan.
Yeah. I saw last time Efe. He did very well against
Manuel.
Battaglia. And he has very super good potential, really, to be in the top 10, top 5, I don't know. And I can't wait to see the match, really. And I can't wait maybe to have more people, new people in top 5, to change. It's more
matches.
More matches, exactly.
Robert Baxter, do you have high expectations of these two young men?
I do, yeah. I mean, Effie has already shown himself to be very strong. He's already been at ABW. And his great performance in Switzerland against Manuel Battaglia. Yeah, looking forward to this. I think both of them have a lot of potential with ABW.
Is there already, you're thinking of a next step for one of the guys who will win?
Yeah, we won't go into that too much right now, but yeah, we're planning that.
We're planning that. Yeah. I want to touch on something because I saw Efe's face when Ilya said that winning WAF Worlds is now easier than 13 years ago. You have a comment on that?
He should come and compete at the WAFs. Yeah. Being WAF champion is really hard. Every country coming to WAF. He should come and compete. Maybe 10 years ago? 3 years ago, when? Okay. Then it's hard. Now it's harder. I think no difference between 10 years ago or now. I think everyone should go and compete at the WAFs or Europeans with their national teams because it's not easy to be a champion. Yeah.
Not everyone can be a champion, right? Fear. Yeah. It's a joke for me. It's fine. No worries. John, You saw a lot of confidence, maybe more confidence we have seen in a long time on a stage. Can you give advice to these young champions chasing the titles?
Well, it's the right approach. I mean, you got to have confidence, right? I mean, you don't go into the sport of arm wrestling with any doubt. So it's natural for everybody to feel like they're coming in at their best and confident as hell. So, it's just a natural. You expect it, right? So if there's any hesitation, you've already lost. So I'm glad that everybody's on their game and ready to go.
Okay. Thank you, John. Guys, we're going to do a little break. We're going to be back with the second part of the press conference. What is it going to be for 5 minutes? Yeah, go to toilet. Okay. We'll be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to East versus West 22 here in Vienna, Austria. And as you will see, we have had some changes to the seating order. And our next roster of athletes are up. And we're about to see how they feel going into tomorrow night's matches, starting with Georgia versus Canada. Representing the great arm wrestling nation of Georgia, David Araboli. And representing Canada, the wild horse, Matt Mask. We'll start with David, mate. How are you doing, David Araboli? A little smile on your face suggests you're feeling pretty good, pretty strong.
Yeah, I feel pretty good. I prepared without any injuries, without any issues, so I have only one goal for tomorrow, to beat that chance that I get, because I know that's ranking number which I am, and that's ranking number which has the mask is not that close to make this match. So I will use this match to make myself in the top 10 and continue progress.
Now, there's a little bit of sort of national pride on the line here, David, because this man has had some great results against Georgia. He's lost a couple, he's won a couple, but one thing we are aware of is that Matt Mask, if he smells blood in the water, if he gets an advantage early, he is a problem. Have you been speaking to the other guys in the Georgian team who've had experience with Matt? Have you done any specific training?
No, even I didn't have the chance to sparring with the no-go because the last time he win. But I didn't need that because, as I said, I'm not that sport athlete who can need some special preparation for someone, because my right can do many things. So all of styles. So tomorrow I will just check like styles. If I will find the weaknesses, then I will use it. That's weaknesses. So like I have.
Do you feel you're more complete than Matt Mask? Do you feel like you've got more options?
I think so. But I will not talk too much about it. But of course, like I can do many styles than he. So I just only once saw that if he can top roll, he just pressed Lamparelli 1 round. That's all. So I think so. If he can't top roll me, then the match result will be easier for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, David Araboli, and we'll hear from him again in a moment. Let's introduce Matt Mask, the wild horse. He's in the house. Matt, there is a sinister glow in your eyes today, mate. You know exactly who you face. You know that David is rock strong, but it's difficult to deal with something that can't be tamed, and your top roll is very hard to tame. Do you feel like the favorite going into this thing, Matt?
First of all, I just wanted to say, David, fuck you. Okay? No, all jokes aside, David is a bad dude. I don't feel like I'm ever a favorite going to a match anymore going forward. Every time I have, I've made myself look like a fucking fool. So now it's, if you're up on this stage, they're a bad dude, and there's a reason why they're here. So if you think you're going into a match and you're just going to mop the floor of the person across the side from me, you might be in for a world awakening. So, I'm nervous as hell. Obviously, the last couple days I've been relaxed. As it gets closer and closer and closer, my demons start to talk to me a little bit more. As it gets closer and closer, I'm going to slowly start letting them out. So when they call my name to the table, the guy you see before you right now is going to be a completely different fucking person.
Talk to me about that, Matt. What's different coming in here? We know that you're a guy that's been on... You're a very emotional arm wrestler, a little bit like the man sat behind you, Michael Todd. You can show up in incredible form. What's your form like coming into this mentally and physically? Where are you at?
Mentally, I'd probably say I'm in the best places of my life right now. Physically, I feel I feel good. I don't feel any aches and pains. My preparation was as good as it could have been for the amount of time I had to prepare for this match. Coming in heavier for this match than I have for my last 4 or 5 matches. Even though it's a 115, I want to make 105 my new home. They're calling me the gatekeeper for the 115 count class, 115 kg class. And I'm not a fucking stepping stone to beat, so you're going to find that out.
David Araboli, he's confident, isn't he?
Yeah, of course. If I will face with someone ranking 26, I was confident more than he.
Do you feel like you're the favorite coming into this thing, Dave? In your mind, are you a favorite? I know you're an underdog on the polls. In your mind, are you a favorite?
You know what? I compete on East versus West stage 3 times. One time I was the outsider, and 2 times I was the leader on that match. But that 2 times I lose, and that 1 time I win. So I'm just happy that many persons think that I will lose because it's make me motivation only, that's all. So tomorrow I have a chance to surprise 18% of that fans. So this make me motivation. But if I will disappoint that 20%, I think so. This is my family members, and that's all. So we will see tomorrow, but as I said, I am the only one person who respects him, and I'm glad that today I can't beat him. How we can talk about each other's, but tomorrow we will compete each other who is the stronger arm wrestler. So there we will see, and table will show us who is stronger.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can feel that the confidence vein has run straight into part 2 of our press conference, and tomorrow night you can watch this. Get your pay-per-view. Do it now. East versus West 22. Tomorrow night, David Araboli and the Wild Horse Matt Mask will go at it. We move to our next match, and a little smile coming from Jordan Sonev of Bulgaria. He will face Sergei Kalinachenko. And this one should be hellfire. We will start with Jordan Sonev. Jordan, good evening, sir. How are you doing?
Great, to be honest. I'm very glad that my right is also in the war, like my left. And I'm ready to show even better results in my right.
Now, you got the opportunity, as you spoke about there, to make your bow in East versus West a very prominent one. You pulled against an exceptional opponent. You're doing exactly the same again. Sergei Kalinachenko is a man on the rise. This is a bad dude. He's recognized as being one of the guys who's really on the rise and a serious threat. Coming into this, how much do you know about Kalinachenko? What weaknesses does this man have? What strengths does this man have?
Well, he has very big muscles, very big mouth, and very small endurance. So,
Sergei, you wondered where he was going with that, didn't you?
Okay. I think Jordan not strong. Only his arthritis strong. His arm. Yeah, I saw your a lot matches last month, and you wins only because you have arthritis. Only this. And
you better not lose against a guy with arthritis.
No, I'm preparation to break your arthritis.
One arthritis is going to beat your big muscles, man. It will going to be ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. Of course, your fat more beautiful. Yes, it's true.
I'm not the one who lost 15 kilos.
15, not 15. 12.
Okay.
Okay. For really, I think tomorrow everybody wanna see hard match. But for my opinion, I will win you very fast, 3 times, sorry. But really, last my 3 matches, maybe it's match of the night. And now I prepare to don't have much of the night, only easy win, and back home, drink my tea and sleep.
You prepared to be the loser of the match of the night, right?
You know, you're really strong. You 10 times, or how many times you world champion?
Just 2.
Just 2? And second place?
Oh, 4 times.
4 times, okay. I am never...
Third places, I have been everywhere,
I am never
man.
have podium in world or Europe. I am only boy of the street. And I don't worry about your power, something like this. I have my plan. And maybe you second in the world in 115 best hookers. Right now, after one. But I think tomorrow maybe I will stay second hooker. Because I want to pull with you hook, and I will pull tomorrow with you hook, because it's like...
Because you cannot top row me, that's why.
It's possible for me to pull with you.
Come on,
pull
man.
with you top roll, flop press, triceps press, hook. I have every line very good, but this year, so say for myself, I wanna grow my hook, and for me need, of course, when you wanna grow something, you need pull in this move, and tomorrow I will win you, and
I'll help you grow your hook, don't worry.
You know, you don't have another option.
I don't need another option.
Really, you're pulling. It's only your arteries, only this. Show your arm. Show for your arm not open.
There you go, both arms.
No, right. No, up your arm.
Up.
It's maximum. And he stay every time in this line.
And this is my minimum.
Because he have fucking big arteries. Like this.
Don't worry, I'm not going to kill this movie.
Yeah. And I am like doctor. Tomorrow we'll do operation for you. And your arms start open.
Yeah. The last Ukrainian was a singer, and against me he stopped singing. Now this guy is not a singer, and he will start singing this song. I just died in your arms tonight. You know this song? Yeah.
I know how shape had Prudnik. And shut up. Prudnik trained 2 weeks for you.
As much as me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not level. It's not level what you show with Prudnik. And I think it's stupid moment when you say, "Oh, I win Prudnik." Prudnik don't train 1 year.
I didn't say, I just beat him.
Yes, okay, good. But you say you think it's like you beat Prudnik and it says something about you. You're good or you're so
Can you beat him? Can you beat him left-handed? You? Who am I talking to?
Show my Instagram. I pulled with him every 3-4 months. Left arm, I don't feel him.
You don't feel him on a professional super match?
No, in training, of course, we don't have with him professional super match.
The training champion, right there. Good job, Sergey. I beat him on... Usually on my training, I'm 3rd place on my club.
And you pulled with him left arm.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we will pull right arm.
Whatever they offered, I got it. And I won.
Okay. I will see tomorrow in your elbow.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, fasten up your chin straps. That one might get a little bumpy. We move on to our next match on the card. Brigitte Ivanfi, Fia Racing for the championship of the world. Let's start with Fia. So, Fia Isaac, look at you with your shiny belt right there in front of you on the table. Are you going to be taking that home? Or will it go somewhere else?
I hope I bring it home.
How much of a threat is Big Rita? You know her very well. You've seen this girl compete all over the world. What is the threat level?
She have been a threat all my life competing. She's been in the sport for like 20 years. So I've seen her, I've faced her, and every time we are in the same competition, I wish I will not face her in the first round.
Why?
Because she's super strong. She's probably one of the strongest 70-kilo girls.
Now, Brigitta, the polls would suggest, many people have spoken about this match, and you're a heavy underdog in the mind of many. Does that offend you? How does that make you feel coming into this match? Do you feel like you're being overlooked?
Hogy érzed, hogy sokan nézik majd a meccset? És hogy rád szavaznak-e igazából?
Először is köszöntök mindenkit, és üdvözlöm a itt lévő magyarokat. Sziasztok!
So she wants to welcome everyone, especially the Hungarian ones.
Én úgy gondolom, hogy nagyon sokan fogják nézni ezt a meccset, hiszen övért megyek.
She thinks that a lot of people will watch that match because it's for a belt.
Sokan kint lesznek a helyszínen is, a hazámból képviselve a magyarokat.
There will be a lot of Hungarian at the match.
Yes.
És a 2024-es évben, amikor Rinával meccseltem, akkor is kis esélyt adtak nekem.
At 2024, when she faced Irina Gladkaya, she had a small chance in other people's eyes.
Most is úgy vettem észre, hogy ugyanez a helyzet, de meg fogom ezt cáfolni, és bizonyítani fogom, hogy holnap én leszek az erősebb.
So she saw that it's the same situation here, but she wants to show that she can win.
Brigitta, coming into the match, you know so much about Fia. Everyone watches Fia. She's been one of the most popular female athletes on the supermatch circuit. She's competed everywhere. That gives you a huge opportunity to study her, to look at her style, to look at how she arm wrestles. You've both been competing for a long time. Are you bringing something different to this match? Do you have a different approach?
Hozol valami újat a meccsre? Számodra újat?
Mindenképpen azt gondolom, igen.
Yes.
Néztem több videóját Fiának.
She watched a lot of videos of Fia.
Ezek ki lettek elemezve. És mindenképpen egy új technikával készülök ellene.
And she has a new technique against her.
Fia Isaac, she has a new technique.
What?
Are you concerned about this? Can Brigitta bring anything into this match that you've not seen before?
I hope so. And I believe that she have trained very good for this. And yeah, this will be fun.
John Brzenk. Ladies and gentlemen, the perfect storm is in the house. I want to speak to you a little bit about pressure, John, because Fia Isaac going into the title defense here, she goes in carrying a huge amount of weight, a huge amount of pressure. How hard is it for an athlete who's been very dominant When you're going into this match as a favorite, when everybody expects you to win, as they did so many times in your career, what does that do to your mind and how do you deal with it?
Well, you can deal with it two ways. You try not to let the pressure get to you, but obviously, being high on the hill for so many years and the high expectations, it can get to you. But there also is a plus to that. There's always, I think my competitors in the past would have doubt because you're so dominant. So I think it's an advantage for Fia. And as long as she stays calm and stays to her game plan and dictates the match, it should be exciting.
My friend, Hermes Gasparini, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what kind of knowledge, what kind of wonderful fruit he can bring.
I saw Fia super dominant in the last few years. And Brigitte, he did very well, really. And can't wait to see the match. I hope it will be a good war, really.
Now, both these ladies so experienced. Do you feel like either one has a significant advantage? Do you agree that Fia would be considered or should be considered a favorite here? Or do you think it's a lot closer than people might expect?
I'm not sure 100%, but I think Fia is more favorite. Only because I saw last few matches, it was super dominant. But I'm confident to Brigitte, he can do very well tomorrow.
And lastly, from yourself, Hermes, what makes Fia Rijsik so dominant? Why is this girl able to beat so many athletes?
I think, I don't know, maybe he trained
I like that she looked. Did you see how she looked at you there? It's like, you need to answer this carefully.
She's very strong, really. I don't know, maybe have a good genetic. She trained very well.
I thought you were going to go for, and she's very smart.
Smart,
Top row.
of course. Smart.
Ladies and gentlemen, it will be an incredible title match. Brigitte Ivampi, Fia Rijsik. It goes down, remember, East versus West 22 tomorrow night. Get your pay-per-view, and we move on to an unbelievable match. But before we do, I want to speak to Robert Baxter a moment. Robert, this is such a significant match tomorrow. We've seen it before, but don't think that I won't be coming to you to put you on the spot if this goes a certain way, because so many people are looking forward to this result to see if it has connotations for the rest of the year in the super heavyweight division. Just how big a match, how important a match is Kamil Jablonski versus Monster Michael Todd?
It's very important. It's the pathway to Levon. And so if Michael wins, he's top 5. And that's what Levon said he will need to pull Michael Todd.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it right there. We have got the Golden Dragon, Kamil Jablonski. And he will be facing Monster Michael Todd of the United States of America. And if you look at Michael's face, he is all business. We're going to start with the Golden Dragon. Kamil Jablonski, welcome, mate. How's things going?
Hi, everyone. Thanks for coming around to watch us. Everything is so good so far.
Now, Kamil, this is not your first rodeo with Monster Michael Todd. This is a match that we were all entertained by before on the other side of the ocean.
Yeah, I can say last time I have underestimated him. I come like I will smash him. And he showed me that he's a different level. So now we have like 1.5 year more, even more, maybe 18 months. And he have to know one thing, that I am the guy who call him to come now and pull me. It's not another way. When I pin Jerry, I start putting videos with Michael, and I say, Michael, pull me. So he know that I am coming to take him.
Ladies and gentlemen, look across at Monster Michael Todd. He's even adjusted his body shape to face the Golden Dragon. Mike, it looked like you felt that a little bit.
I'm good, man. I'm just ready to arm wrestle.
You look like you're ready right now. Kamil Jablonski just said that he's been calling you out. He wanted this match. And yet I know how important this match is in your mind, and I know how hard you've trained. Can this man bring something different tomorrow that's going to go as your problem, or is it going to be the same soup warmed over?
He's a super strong athlete. I'm not looking past him. Everyone knows what I want. I want Levon, but my focus is Kamil Jablonski right now. So, listen, whatever it takes to win tomorrow, I'm going to do it.
Do you feel any additional pressure because this is such a big match in terms of where you go in the future, Mike? Is that in your head at all? Does it concern you? Or have you managed to compartmentalize and box it off?
Yeah, I've been here before. If I beat Hermes, I get Levon. If I beat Vitaly, I get Levon, right? Didn't go my way. Whatever's supposed to happen tomorrow is going to happen. I'm bringing my best form. I'm just ready to arm wrestle.
Now, a lot of people say that Kamil is the guy that's evolving his style, evolving his technique. Do you agree with that comment? Do you think this guy is different? Do you expect to face a different version of the Golden Dragon?
I mean, I expect to face the best version of the Golden Dragon, but he's also going to face the best version of Monster Michael Todd. So I'm here to win.
Kamil, same question, mate. You are a man who puts a great deal of pressure on yourself to constantly evolve. Are you a much better version of yourself than the last time you faced this man?
You know, Hermes and Vitaly show me that they can press Michael. So after that, I more believe myself that I can do it even easier they then do. Because last time I make a lot of mistakes. I haven't watched my fingers, and this killed me in that match. When we set up the match, most of my focus was on the finger power. So this time I will hold Mike so much, and I don't believe I am not able to press like Hermes done it or Vitaly. So I'm coming much more clever and stronger also. So I know he say he's stronger, but I am also stronger. So we are different versions what we was before, and I believe it will be super hard match for both of us.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you can feel it in the air, and it's only the night before the event. I want to check in with my friend. It's Gasparini. Two very, very hungry athletes here in your weight class. The super heavyweights is bristling with talent at the moment, and this is a hugely significant match. Who do you like for tomorrow and why?
Really, I can't wait to see this match. For sure, Kamil, he improved. Michael, too. I saw many videos about him. For my honest opinion, if Kamil, he will do same technique like last time, he will lose again. He needed to change something about the hand to control. Because only with the press, for me, is impossible to beat Michael Todd. You need to work on his hand. But we don't know if Michael, in this year, last year, he improved more his hand, and maybe now is more stronger. I don't know.
So I was speaking to a very knowledgeable arm wrestler today about this match, and they echoed what you just said. They said, well, if you look at the weakness of the Golden Dragon, it may have just been seen in his dominant win against Jerry Caderet, because Jerry managed to put the brakes on Kamil with a king's move. And Michael Todd probably does that move better than anyone in the super heavyweight division. Is that what you see happening?
I don't know because too much different styles. My suggestion is Camille. He need to be more smarter, my friend.
Thank you.
Because only press is not for my smart people, and you will lose if you do only press.
Thank you, Hermes, for your advice, and
My
I will
advice
be smarter.
with my
for
heart,
sure.
my friend.
Love you.
John Brzenk. Mate, this is a big one. You know both these guys very well. You've seen what they've done. Michael, you've experienced exactly how difficult this fella is to get through so many times in your career. Do you think he has enough to get through this very significant threat tomorrow night?
Yeah, no, you're going to have to kill Michael Todd to beat him. I don't see any misdirection in this match. I agree that we're probably going to see the same match that we saw previous with them. What I would like to see out of Camille would be maybe a tactic of good position and hold instead of trying to redline the whole time, because there's so much energy expended when you're redlining like that. But only he knows what he's capable of. I'm not sure what his endurance level is. We all know Michael can go forever. And like I said, you pretty much have to kill him to stop him. So it should be a good sweaty match. Hopefully we'll keep the table clean. It won't get too slippery, and may the best man win.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from the perfect storm, John Brzenk. It goes down tomorrow night here in Vienna, Austria. The Golden Dragon, Kamil Jablonski, Monster, Michael Todd. I know there is a huge amount of support here in Europe for Jablonski. On the other side of the ocean, they definitely believe in monsters. You can see it here tomorrow night. And we move to the next match on our card and check this one out. It is for the championship of the world. And two men who currently hold belts, the first in the 95 kilogram, the second, and he's got it right now, in the 105. Oleg Petrenko and Todzilla, Todd Hutchins. We'll start with the challenger, Todd. It seems such a short time ago we were on the stage and you said, I think I'm going to step out of this class for a little while, take a little hiatus and go pull some bigger boys. And here we are. And they don't get much stronger than that one. Where's the confidence at, Todd?
I'm always a nervous wreck this close to a match. But, to pull Oleg's, to pull the best in this class and the class that I'm in. So I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be tough.
Ну, боротись з Олегом – це велика повага, і я дивлюсь, щоб все зробити.
Добре, я теж добре підготовився.
Yeah, I worked hard too. I'm prepared.
Todd, often when you come into a match, many people, observers, fans, hardcore and casual, believe that you're the man that has the strength advantage, that you've got best-in-class strength. Do you believe that that's the case at this higher division? Do you believe that you are the stronger man when you're facing Oleg Petrenko?
I think our strength is probably equal, or he's slightly ahead of me, higher than me in strength. His speed's probably better than mine, and his hands stronger. If I had to pick a lane that I excelled at better than him, it would be endurance, but not endurance in a orthodox match. Endurance in those nasty, ugly, bent wrist matches that I excel in.
So, the opportunity you see, if this thing happens in a phone box, it could go your way. You'll try and tie him up early.
Yeah, I certainly hope so. I hope every round is like 3 minutes.
So do we. Ladies and gentlemen, Todzilla, let's go to the champion, Oleg Petrenko. Oleg, this is a big threat, and a lot of people have you picked. They feel like you are the favorite going in here. You're going in with the belt, but I know what a respectful athlete you are, and I know the respect you have for the man you'll face. I wanted to ask you the same question. Do you agree with the assessment just made by Todd, that you may be slightly stronger or parity, the same? Your hand is better and you are faster, but he has better endurance if a match is ugly.
Ніл тільки що сказав, що, як ти думаєш, вони до цього говорили, то, що у вас плюс-мінус 50/50, але в тебе сильніша ладонь і швидкість, а в Тода більше виносливість в таких, дуже незручних позиціях. Що ти про це думаєш?
Я думаю, що фаворит цього поєдинку я.
Oleg thinks he's the favorite.
Так, в нього виносливість, і він дуже добре тримає, але я швидший і думаю, що сильніший.
Yes, he has the endurance and he holds in those unorthodox position, but I'm much faster and stronger.
Oleg, have you prepared more on your endurance? Have you done any specific training to counter what Todd believes is his strength?
Олеже, ти якось тренував спеціальну виносливість, щоб якось підготуватись до Тода, чи ні?
Так, я тренувався спеціально для пана Тода, але я ставлю ставку на свої коронні рухи, свій стиль боротьби. Я не збираюсь підлаштовуватись під його стиль боротьби.
Yeah, of course, I was preparing for Mr. Todd, but I was just more polishing my own movements, and I want to come with them on Todd.
Ladies and gentlemen, what an incredible match. I want to check real quick with the perfect storm, because John Brzenk has faced both these men, and he knows what they bring to the table. John, what a match we have here. Your old sparring partner from Zilla.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And a man you've faced and you know all about in Oleg Petrenko.
A bigger version. Definitely a bigger version than I faced.
Doesn't he look good?
He does look good. Yeah. I think the assessment's correct. Oleg Petrenko, probably a little bit better. Hand, wrist, outside move, power at the start. But you have to be very careful with Todd Hutchins. He's super strong inside, and you can't really go too far outside with him either, because he's kind of developed that posting top roll with that incredible side pressure. So it's going to be a really small key to victory for Oleg. But I think he possibly has the advantage off the start. Todd needs to put the brakes on somewhere, somehow. And then the endurance factor will come in. And I'm on the side of believing that Todd Hutchins has superior endurance.
You feel like Todd will get this done and be a double belt holder?
Is this 7 rounds or 5 rounds?
This will be a 7-round match.
7 rounds. I think it's going to get ugly, and I think he'll come out on top in the later rounds.
The perfect storm goes in favor of Todd Hutchins, the challenger. My friend, how do you see this, Hermes? It's a fascinating match.
I agree 100% what he said, John. Yes, if you do top roll or hook and Todd can stop you, it's super hard to beat him. He needed to do some top roll, high hook, sideways to win, I think, in my mind. But yes, with 7 rounds, super difficult. The endurance will be the key, 100%. About power, I think Oleg is more stronger, like in the go. But I can't wait to see really super amazing fight. And I'm super happy to see Todd Hutchins this level at this age. For me, is something unbelievable, really.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to go lastly to the CEO, the boss, Robert Baxter. Robert, mate, it's on. And I know that we have spoken privately. No cameras. when this match was first being put together, I could see the excitement in your eyes coming into this. You're an arm wrestler yourself. You're primarily a fan, and that's why we're all here. And I know this one got you really tuned up and ready to go. Who do you like, mate? How do you see this match playing out?
You know, I really honestly don't know. I think that Todzilla right now can't stay in the 95 kgs, just like he's been kicked out of that division in other leagues. He needs to move up, and then we'll see what happens. I really don't have a favorite. I don't know who's going to win, but like John, I've trained with Todd Hutchings. The guy is incredible shape. He gets stronger every year. I just don't know what's going to happen. I can look at the facts, and Todzilla beat John Brzezinski about a little over 2 years ago, about the same time that John beat Oleg Petrenko. So at that time, you have to give it to Todzilla, right? But since then, Todzilla's gotten bigger, but Todd continues to get stronger every year. So I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be an absolute classic. The 95-kilo champion of the world, Todzilla of the United States of America, will challenge Oleg Petrenko of Ukraine, who is the reigning and defending 105 champion of the world. It is the co-main event at East versus West 22. And it will go down tomorrow night here in Vienna, Austria. Get your pay-per-view now, ladies and gentlemen. It is on. We have one more match. One more massive match. Ladies and gentlemen, here at EVW 22 in Vienna, Austria, tomorrow night, we will see the Siberian skyscraper, Vitaly Laletin, defend the championship of the world on the left arm against the Soldier Boy Superman from the frozen north of Canada. No limits, Devon Larratt. And only a short period of time ago, this main event seemed like it would not happen. And it was all about the right arm. And yet, here we are. And tomorrow night, it becomes a reality. And we will start with the challenger. Devon Larratt, you threw this into the ether and willed it into existence. And someone heard the call.
What an amazing year 2026 is looking like. I have an opportunity to claim the left-hand world title from this young man. You know, I've watched him come up. I watched him be a WAF champion. I watched him progress through the top 8. I've seen him basically be undefeated on the left hand. I don't really remember the last time. It's been a long time. Really honored to be here, honored to have this opportunity. So happy, so blessed. My life is in order, and I've brought my very best shape, and with luck, I'll be bringing it back for Team West, back to North America, where the gauntlet, where the #1 spot has been vacant for quite some time. But tomorrow night, I intend on bringing that back to Canada.
So I remember a time when you stood and held trophies aloft and screamed 2 hammers, double champ. Can it happen again?
It's crazy to me how, you know, if you just keep going and going, opportunity and luck will come back into your life and put you somehow where you're trying to go. I love arm wrestling, and I've always wanted to be the best. And tomorrow night, I have another opportunity to be at the very top of the arm wrestling world in the left-hand division. I didn't know it would come this soon. I really didn't. I thought maybe if things go well, maybe in a year, maybe, I honestly wasn't considering it. But when Levon got injured and the opportunity presented itself, man, am I ever happy. I feel so blessed because the truth is I am my strongest. Really, I am my strongest that I've ever been. And in April, I'll be even stronger. So, Vitaly, get ready to lose twice.
Виталий, будь готов проиграть дважды в апреле.
Ladies and gentlemen, the world champion Vitaly Laletin defends the title tomorrow. Vitaly, you heard what was said by Devon there. This has been an incredible roller coaster. The way that this match has come together is in just a remarkable set of circumstances. You are the champion. Everyone feels that you are dominant, and I don't believe, correct me if I'm wrong, that this man was on your radar for a left-hand title shot. How confident are you going into this title defense?
Виталий, ты знаешь, этот матч, он не был запланирован, он, как Деван говорил, это был такой большой, тяжелый год, и теперь возможность есть, побороться. И Нил спрашивает, что ты вообще думаешь, как... Деван не был на радаре, что вот ты знаешь, что он поборолся, он так бы возник из ниоткуда. Что ты думаешь насчет этого?
Всех рад приветствовать, особенно рад приветствовать Девана, что он приехал побороться. Да, это действительно не запланированный у нас армфайт, но все организаторы СВС знают, что я всегда готов бороться и на левой, и на правой руке. Поэтому для меня нет никакой неожиданности, я всегда готов.
Hello, everybody. Nice to see you and nice to see Devon. And I talked to the East versus West organization and they know I'm ready to pull everybody, anywhere, and left hand. So I'm always ready.
Devon, let's take a little step back, walk back into the history of your long and storied career. The right arm has always been the focus. But there have been moments when your left arm has risen. There have been moments when you have exceeded expectation. If you look back at the great champions you've faced on the left arm, where does this man sit? Is he at the very top? Or is this just another day in the office? Have you faced worse in your past?
Vitaly is certainly, his resume speaks for himself. In this modern era of arm wrestling, Vitaly sits at the top. And if you rule in this era, there's a very good chance that you're in the discussion for best ever. He's taller, he's bigger, he has the experience starting from a child. He has an incredible resume, and it is very likely, if he's not the best ever, he's certainly in the discussion. How is it possible that I'm here with him? And how is it possible that most of the experts think I'm going to beat you when he's supposed to be the best ever? It's really kind of funny to me that when you have the best ever and you talk to a panel of experts, somehow this old dude who's smaller and, I am prettier than him, but I don't know how it's possible that I'm in this discussion, but I am. Even Concrete Elbow has said Devon Larratt is too massive. Rest in peace, Vitaly. So I feel like everybody knows that I'm going to beat you. And you'll find out soon, Vitaly. Don't you worry. I did it before. No, none of the guys thought I was going to be Pushkar. They said I was too small. Hey, Vitaly, how much English do you understand? A little bit?
Виталий, сколько ты понял из того, что я сказал?
Zero. Devon, stop. You tell. I am not assistant. I not speak English.
Pobeda na Zapade. Pobeda na Zapade. No. Pobeda na Zapade. Hey, victory to the West. I'm terrible in Russian. But why is it that there's been no good Russians for such a long time? You know? Like, I remember when I was coming up, there were so many good Russians. And then all of you fell to shit. Really. Russians kind of suck in arm wrestling now. You're the only one.
Он сказал то, что раньше русских атлетов было намного больше, и они были такие сильные, а сейчас их мало стало. Вот что ты думаешь по этому поводу? Почему?
Не знаю, ну, сильнейшие сменяют сильнейшие. Я же здесь никуда не делся. Пока я не выиграю, я не уйду из спорта.
I don't know, the strongest replace the strongest, and you see I'm still here.
When people talk about the strongest from Russia, they talk about Smayev. They don't talk about you.
Когда говорят про сильнейшего из России, они говорят про Смаева, не про тебя.
Я не знаю, кто это такой.
I don't know who is that.
I find it offensive that the super heavyweight champion of the world has pencil-sized thumbs. I find it offensive to the sport, and I'm here to change that, okay? Don't worry, tomorrow night there will be a champion with champion-sized thumbs.
Я считаю это оскорбительным, то, что чемпион на левую руку имеет большие пальцы размером с карандаш. И завтра я покажу, как должен быть большой палец выглядеть у настоящего чемпиона.
Okay. Thank you, Vitaly. Listen, I'm going to do you a favor, because there is a soft spot in my heart for you, Vitaly. Okay? I've seen other people give presents tonight. Okay? You have one night to master this. One night. Okay? Do lots of strap work tonight, because tomorrow you might need it. You might need it.
Ты у меня тоже в специальном месте в моем сердце, Виталий. Я видел то, что уже тут друг другу дарят подарки. И этот подарок я тебе решил подарить, чтобы ночью, вот как раз перед ивентом, ты вот почувствовал, что такое завязка и был готов к завтра.
Деван, спасибо тебе за подарок. Очень ценно. Но где твоя роспись? Без росписи ничего не почувствую.
Thank you, Devin. I appreciate it. But where is your signature? It's not it.
I'll sign it afterwards for you.
Я подпишу после это для тебя. После.
Yeah, normally that's $20, Vitaly.
Обычно это $20, Виталий.
No problem.
Vitaly, thank you so much for coming, for bringing the hardware that I get to take back to Canada. It's a true honor to fight for the world title tomorrow night here in Austria. Thank you, Robert Baxter. Thank you, East versus West. I love where arm wrestling is, and I'm honored to have this opportunity with you, Vitaly. You're a great young champion, but I still have something to teach you.
Спасибо, Виталий, за то, что ты принес эту награду сюда. Спасибо Роберту Бекстеру за то, что он дал возможность побороться. Ты хороший чемпион, Виталий, очень сильный, но я заберу перчатку.
Хорошо, пускай попробуют. Я также хотел бы сказать спасибо организаторам соревнований, что проводят их для нас. И спасибо Девану за то, что он любит сильно так армрестлинг, как никто из нас его не любит.
Okay, Devin, you can try to take the hardware from me. And I also want to appreciate Robert, the organization, for having me here, and appreciate Devin too.
Но перчатка уедет в Россию.
But the hardware is going back to Russia.
And listen, last thing, Vitaly. When I beat you tomorrow night, please remember to show up 6 weeks later so I can smear you one last time.
Виталий, последнее.
Don't forget, we have one more.
Виталий, последнее. Как я сейчас тебя абсолютно выиграю на левую, не забудь появиться через 6 недель. Я тебя выиграю снова. Не забудь.
Хорошо, Деван, перчатка моя, твой молот. Но молот не у меня, поэтому ты не за тем охотишься.
Okay, Devon, gauntlet is mine, but hammer is not. You're chasing the wrong thing.
Hold on. What did you just say? What did you say?
Что ты сказал?
Не там он ищет свой молот.
You're not here for looking to the hammer. It's somewhere else. Somewhere else.
Why don't you have the hammer, Vitaly? You're the champion.
Почему у тебя нет перчатки? Ты ж чемпион.
Почему? Ну, вот стоит.
Молото.
А мне Деван его не дарил.
Devon, you didn't give it to me.
It wasn't mine to give you.
Деван мне только вязку подарил, и все.
Он сказал то, что это он
Listen,
тебе...
you bring up the hammer. To me, you guys are a disgraceful bunch. And I don't include you. I don't. But I'm embarrassed for the champions who haven't passed the hammer on to you because you deserve it. But you have no hammer. You have no hammer in front of you. I'm embarrassed for the people who didn't give it to you. You did deserve it.
Ну, я разочарован, то, что такая неразбериха с этим молотком. Я разочарован, то, что он не переходит к чемпиону. И, я бы на самом деле хотел, чтобы он был у тебя.
Thank you.
Спасибо. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a question from one of our VIPs.
Nobody's asked a question yet, so might as well jump in there. I am a huge fan of both you guys. Vitaly, he hasn't lost very much. Living in Ontario, I think it's amazing to have you there. You're such a great inspiration and such an ambassador to the sport. My question is, what do you think is the biggest threat coming from Vitaly? Is it his leverage or his speed or his power?
Vitaly is well known, and Vitaly is well understood as an athlete. He probably has the best top roll, maybe outside of Levon, but his pure top roll, along with his structure, is probably the top in the class. His hand strength was record-breaking. He has the best grip, definitely in the sport, almost in the world. And what makes him especially now more dangerous is that he can follow up his top roll with a flop wrist press. So he's quite complete in his threats. His most dangerous thing, of course, is his speed and his top roll.
Короче, зритель спросил у Девона, что он считает у тебя, Виталий, самое такое, опасное для него. И Девон в двух словах выделил твою структуру костную, то, что у тебя, очень большая антропометрия, и, конечно, выделил твою скорость.
А про тонкие пальцы забыл он сказать.
You forgot about my thin fingers.
Yeah, that's actually his weakness, okay? I was telling you all his good points, and yes, I'm glad you reminded me. He does have a little bit of a floppy wrist. So, yeah, that's the way I get him. You'll see tomorrow. First thing, his wrist will probably bend back a little bit. That's my doorway. That's my window into complete dissection.
Да, на самом деле, я говорил твои сильные стороны, а вот твои маленькие пальцы — это такая, слабая сторона. И еще из слабых сторон у тебя такая хрупкая кисть, и я ожидаю то, что завтра она вот так отойдет чуть-чуть назад.
Но если отойдет, то только чуть-чуть.
If it's gonna go back, just only a little.
That's really all I need. That's kind of like saying just the tip. Still counts, Vitaly.
Это как раз все, что мне нужно, вот как раз вот чуточку, то, что мне надо.
Я все сделаю, лишь бы ты улыбался.
I'm gonna do everything so you will smile.
Everything? Well,
все?
You can just hand it over, buddy. I'll be a very happy guy. I can't wait.
Просто дай мне, я буду очень happy чуваком.
В Таиланд полетим, все будет.
We're gonna fly to Thailand and we're gonna have everything.
Wow. Trip
Ladies
to
and
Thailand,
gents.
everybody. Hey, Robert, East versus West 23? Is that what's going on? Or East versus West 24? It's East versus West 24, VIP, Thailand, Pattaya, Vitaly, and me, special guests. All right?
We have another question, Devon, from one of our audience members here.
First of all, I want to say hello to everybody. I would also like to thank all of the people who worked on this incredible event and everyone involved in general. Now, my question comes to John Brzenk. John Brzenk, what do you think of the match with Devin Larratt versus Vitaly Latifi?
Well, it's already been said. I analyze this a couple different ways. Devin, definitely well prepared. Probably the best pronation in the sport of arm wrestling. Very sticky. But he has a few challenges ahead of him. Vitaly, it's going to be quite the different obstacle than Devin is used to. He's got someone that's is equal, if not greater, in his height. So the height advantage is going to go to Vitaly. And it's already been mentioned that Vitaly has probably the strongest hand and wrist cup in the sport next to Levon. And he's got the backup of the unknown flop press. So this could go a lot of different ways. And I think, if Devin is the favorite, Vitaly isn't that far behind. He's got plenty of chances to pull this out.
Спросили у Джона, что он думает про ваш матч. Джон выделил сильную пронацию у Девона, но также сказал то, что ты, Виталий, ты такой очень необычный для него соперник, потому что у тебя первая антроприметрия больше, у тебя есть сильное такое сгибание кисти, каппинг, как он назвал, то, что может быть самое сильное в мире, кроме Ливана, и в целом твоя кисть, ладонь очень сильная. И также он выделил неизвестный ему в арсенале у тебя флоп-пресс.
Спасибо, Джон, за приятные слова. И всегда хотел сказать Джону, что спасибо за то, что он много дал армрестлингу, и спасибо за счастливое детство. Мы смотрели на него и тренировались.
Thank you, John. I want to say thank you. I want to say that when we were young, we used to watch our arm fights, and you're a legend for us.
Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow night here in Vienna, East versus West 22, it goes down. Get your pay-per-view now. Do not miss this incredible event. We are going to be away for just a couple of minutes, and then we will be facing our athletes off. I've just been tapped on the shoulder and been told we got one more question before we shut this thing down and face our athletes off.
Matt Mask, I want to ask you one question, the most important question for this match. What do you think? Who has a better pound-to-pound horse ratio? Is it Vitaly or is it Devin?
Who has the better what ratio?
Pound-to-pound horsepower ratio.
Well, on paper, I would say that's definitely 100% Vitaly, but Devin has many times in the past obviously proven all that mathematicians wrong. So, paper Vitaly, in my heart, my head, I say Devin all day, every day.
Thank you, buddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to shut this thing down for just a couple of minutes, and we will be right back to face our athletes off. Please stay seated, stay with us. Couple of minutes, and we will be back here in Vienna. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Vienna, Austria for East versus West 22. Our CEO, Robert Baxter, is on stage and we are about to face off our athletes. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start with the first match on a live card that we know about, and it will be in our ladies section. Ezra Kiras will face Carolina the Flame Pettersson. Ezra Kiras of Turkey, Carolina the Flame Pettersson of Sweden. Our ladies got it tomorrow night, looking for that title shot. Who will rise? Both these ladies, former world champions, decorated champions. And tomorrow it goes down. Kiras says that she will slaughter the Swede. We will see who is the wolf and who is the lamb. Ladies and gentlemen, Carolina the Flame Pettersson of Sweden, Ezra Kiras of Turkey. Tomorrow night it goes down here in Vienna. I'd like you to welcome these two athletes now on stage, the second of our matches, and it will be Eli Seedhoff and Luca Tenadze. And believe me, this one matters so much to these athletes. You heard what they had to say at the presser, and the talk has not stopped. Eli Seedhoff calling down the thunder, tells Luca to come closer. Who wants it most? Eli Seedhoff, Luca Tenadze. The mind games are already underway, and Seedhoff is talking, getting in the face of Tenadze. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, Eli Seedhoff, Luca Tenadze. Left hand tomorrow night, and it is on. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome our next two athletes, Peter Chelles and Pork Chop Curtis Cameron. Peter Chelles and Curtis Cameron. Tomorrow night they go at it, and it is a classic clash of styles. The top roller looking for the wrist and hand of the man who most people feel would win a power battle. Canada's Curtis Cameron. Peter Chelles will try to take the wrist and hand. Can he do that? Can he finish? We will find out at East versus West 22. It goes down tomorrow. Who do you like, Cameron or Chelles? We find out here tomorrow. The next match on the card, highly anticipated. Ladies and gentlemen, stepping up from the 95 kilogram division. Welcome back the specialist, Bogdan Stoica. And he will face this man from Georgia. Tick, tick, boom. It is Nugo, the bulldog, Jakadze. Size up the athletes. This is in the 105 kilogram section, but the catch weight of 100 kilos was introduced. And has it weakened? The man from Georgia. Will the man from the 95 kilo class be strong enough? Look at the eye contact from Chakadze and Bogdan Stoica. We will see who wants it most. Highly anticipated match, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow night here at East versus West 22. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to welcome on stage our next two athletes, and this is high stakes. Welcome Vlad, the Destroyer Kosovskis. And he will pull a man who operates in the shadows. Welcome, the Manifester. Manifester has the height advantage. There is a big smile on the face of Vlad the Destroyer. Who has more? Who is more explosive? Both these men snipers, both aggressive, both massively explosive. Only one will get the title shot, and we will find out who that will be. Manifester and Vlad the Destroyer go at it here in Vienna. Pay-per-view available now, ladies and gentlemen. Buy it and see this thing go down. Look at the contrast in the eyes of the Manifester and the massive Vlad the Destroyer. Who will rise? We will see tomorrow. Tarkan Muzaffarov and Efe Komek. Next athletes to the stage, and this is in the super heavyweight division. Muzaffarov, Azerbaijan WAF champion, Efe Komek of Turkey. And look at the face of these athletes, big boys. There's a lot of forearm on show. There may be an experience deficit, but Muzaffarov has a quiet confidence about him. We'll find out whether he can back that up tomorrow night. Komek and Muzaffarov. I'd like you to welcome on stage now this man. He hails from and is representing Georgia. And his name is David Aripul. He will face a man who cannot be tamed. His home is Red Deer, Alberta, Canada. Mask of Canada. David Aripul of Georgia. Difference in styles, difference in leverage. Who wants it most? Who do you like? Tomorrow night, get the pay-per-view for EVW 22. You will see this go down. Blue or red, who will settle the score? Matt, the Wild Horse Mask, David Aripul here at EVW 22. And we are not done as we welcome on stage these athletes. Firstly, representing Bulgaria, welcome Jordan Sonne. And he will be facing Sergei Kamenachenko. Kamenachenko told Joran Sonev that it's all about arthritis and age, and the youth will shine through. Who has more power? Who has the hook? Who will secure victory? Kamenachenko or Sonev? Massive matchup here, and look at the face of these athletes. Both mean business. Sergei Kamenachenko, Joran Sonev. Go at it tomorrow night here in Vienna. Get that pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen, and check this one out. Our next matchup on the card will be for the Ladies' Championship of the World. And we see two massively experienced athletes. Firstly, Hungary is represented by Brigitta Ivante. And I'd like you to welcome this dominant champion. She hails from and is representing Sweden. Raise it up for Fia Reisek, Brigitta Ivante, Hungary versus Sweden for the belt here. And Fia lets her have a little feel of that thing. But I don't think she wants her to take it home. The champion will defend. Will the belt go to Sweden or will it go somewhere else? Not everyone can be a champion, Fia. Ladies and gentlemen, Fia Racing, Brigitte Ivanfi. Tomorrow night we see the Ladies Championship of the World contested here. And if that's a significant match, what about this one? It is in the men's super heavyweight division on the right arm, and I'd like you to welcome this man. He is representing Poland and is known as the Golden Dragon, Kamil Jablonski. Kamil Jablonski of Poland will face this man. He hails from and is proudly representing the United States of America. Raise it up for Monster, Michael Todd. Michael Todd and the Golden Dragon, Kamil Jablonski of Poland. These men met before and it was hellfire. Many people feel that Jablonski has evolved. Has the monster evolved also? He wants that match. He wants that shot with Levan Saganashvili. He needs to get through the big man from Poland in order to secure it. Destiny beckons. We will see the outcome here tomorrow. We then move to the World Championship match. It is the co-main event here at EVW 22 for the 105 kilogram Championship of the World. Firstly, the challenger. He comes to the stage as the 95 kilo world champion here at EVW. He represents the USA and is known as Todzilla Todd Hutchins. He will face the champion who hails from and is proudly representing Ukraine. He comes to the stage carrying the belt and his name is Oleg Petrenko. Co-main event here tomorrow night at EVW 22. Oleg Petrenko, Todzilla, Todd Hutchins. Who do you like, ladies and gentlemen? A lot of respect here, but you can feel the intensity coming back from the table. Strength sport, and it doesn't get much stronger than Todzilla versus Oleg Petrenko. Ladies and gentlemen, one more match tomorrow night here in Vienna. And it is the main event of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, defending the world title and coming to the stage with the gauntlet and the belt. He is the Siberian skyscraper, Vitaly Laletin. Laletin, the towering figure, to defend the title from this man. He is proudly representing and hailing from the frozen north of Canada. Welcome the Soldier Boy Superman, Noel Hammed Lara. The gauntlet, the belt, the left hand championship of the world will be contested as the main event of East versus West 22 here in Vienna. And both men came big, both men came ready. Only one can leave as the champion. Ladies and gentlemen, it is on tomorrow night. East versus West from Vienna will be live. Get the pay-per-view now. You've seen the athletes. We've heard from them tonight. Tomorrow, it goes down Thank you everyone for tuning in and checking out tonight's presser. We will see you tomorrow.